Hello, my loves. Welcome. If you are new here, my name is Joey. I'm just gonna calling in our guides of the highest and the best, those that love us unconditionally, calling in God Source Creator, all of the goddesses, devas, Yeshua, the whole team, Mother Mary. Activating this crown, just sending you this love, just sending you so much love. I wish you could feel this, but you can in spirit. Okay. We're just going to do a quick little third eye. We're going to do a little tune-up quick. Just for everybody. There's a message about receiving an abundance that's trying to come through. And what I'm hearing is that, what I know, is that this is already done. Like, Spirit, I am not kidding when I say that everything is done on Spirit's part. It is an ability of you to align yourself to open up to receive this now. As I went to go do this message, I literally got a notification that said, update failed to install. Like, it was ready to go, but it just failed to install. And so that's genuinely where I feel like Spirit is at. Like, they're trying to bring this into your field. And so I asked for confirmation, and I literally got the Ace of Swords. And it's like, there is this sense of, I feel like the shift, if you're aligning with this message, is if you're doing something creative, it's not doing something, or if you're doing like a passion project, don't allow like your old identity of like, I need to like break my neck and I need to do this and like, and try to like kind of, capitalize. I don't know. They're showing it. I'm hearing like death by capitalism, but it just like, that feels very dramatic, but it feels like trying to really, suck the life out of something. I mean, just to exploit it for the most financial gain possible, because that is almost from a place of lack. And it's like, when you are really in your heart and really like having fun with something and doing it from the right energy, it's going to turn out differently. And, this is a collective reading, so take that how it applies, obviously that's not going to, I mean, honestly, that does apply. That does apply for just about anyone. But yeah, that's that new earth energy, and I genuinely believe it's leading from your bright heart light, and it's like, yes, we are still human. Yes, we're still gonna have like bills to pay and whatnot, for the time being, but it's really about allowing ourselves to kind of be in the most authentic expression, and trusting that, yes, we deserve this wealth and we deserve all that, and trusting that us kind of aligning with that heartfelt energy is going to bring it. It might not be exactly when we think it should show up, but it's going to bring it, and it's going to align us with it. Yeah. When I seriously tell you, I am so serious. And it's like, maybe you literally, I'm hearing like, I was literally getting like this head pain, like someone's like beating their head off of the wall with Spirit, and like with where they're at right now. And it's like, maybe for some of you, it is not even you that you're waiting on. It is your partner. It is someone who's going to be the counterpart or the missing puzzle piece to this operation or to this dream. It could be the link, to the split in the road that brings you to this alignment. So, be patient. Yeah. And I'm literally getting this sense of, you are trying to control how this will manifest, and you need to trust Spirit. Okay, it is literally like, and the Ace of Pentacles is under the Devil with the Five of Pentacles under that. You can, and the Justice reverse, and then the Tower. Okay, so it really just genuinely feels like trying to control what you think that this is gonna look like and how it's gonna manifest, and it feels like that is slowing it down, and that is what's causing the rift in your energy field, the Fool, when you just need to trust. And then the Three of Pentacles reverse. You just need to trust and stop nitpicking the project apart and nitpicking spirit and how they're doing their work. Period. Emperor. What else, Spirit? What else is trying to come out? I'm hearing you don't even know how good it's going to get. I'm hearing you don't even know how good it's going to get. Yeah, I feel like right now, yes, you are your own worst enemy with the Devil and the Moon and the Seven of Swords coming out here. It's like I am feeling like this heavy sense of like, it is time to slow down the nervous system. I'm gonna hit this one more time for you. Breathe into that for me, please. Just let that go. I love you so much. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm really feeling here though is this is like getting caught up in old cycles, old ways of thinking. And for a lot of you, this is someone close to you. For a lot of you, this is someone that's in your environment whose energy you're still picking up. So maybe it's the decision to break away, to literally finally make that breakaway from someone. Yes, the Chariot came out reversed, but I was gonna say from someone who's slowing you down, and it's like, and my throat chakra is like literally trying to clear so hard. This is someone that you wouldn't feel comfortable speaking, your truth around, or someone that maybe isn't speaking their full truth to you, okay? Like, I literally, like, something is being held back, and it's like, I always associate the throat chakra with the truth. It's also about creative expression, and so, especially with the Seven of Swords coming out, and it's not coincidental that it got set on top of the Ace of Swords, and so it's like, I think you need to be honest with how you really feel too, and it's like, sometimes I think it's hard for us to even see how we really feel because we are under the influence of how another feels, and someone else. And for some of you, I think that you're almost afraid of your true potential. I think that you're really afraid of, like, okay, what if I do get what I want? Or what, like, facing the fear of, actually succeeding, or facing the fear of failure, to really put yourself out there for the first time, because maybe you've always been someone who played it safe, but now you'd be like the black swan out, like you'd stand out, and you'd have to really stand on, you'd be like bearing your true self. That's what I'm feeling. And so that's scary, because that's a big up level, from being under the cloak and shadow, or just playing it safe and going along with how somebody else feels, because then you don't have to think for yourself. Period. You don't have to rely on your own light to get you through something. And it's very, oh my gosh, they're correlating it so much to this mass awakening of what's been happening throughout the world, where people have been, for so long, they've handed their power away to all these sources because it was just easier. But now it is reaching this snapping point, and people are waking up because it is time. And literally, you can't make this up. The sun, I literally, subconsciously, I'm doing this. I know you can't see the table, but I'd set it right on top of the moon. And I'm not even, I'm just channeling here. Oh, yeah. It's like, so what's clearing right now? What's clearing right now for you is broken views around your intuition. Oh my gosh. And so this is where it's coming full circle, because there was part of this that I channeled before and I couldn't remember what it was, and it was about coherence, okay? And so they want me to talk to you about coherence. They want me to talk to you about honoring your intuition. They want to talk to me, or have me talk to you about really when you look at your relationships, and when you look at the different beliefs or things that you've picked up that are necessarily not things that you agree with or things that you think are true, there is like a moment where, whether it's an argument with a friend, lover, someone, there's a moment where we come back to where our intuition told us something and we went another way. And so this creates incoherence in our field, where one version of you feels and knows something to be true, and then another version of you is like, okay, well, I'm going to cater to this person's ego and we're going to go along with this. And that is not authentic to you. And so that's where I feel like the sun is coming in here, because spirit is coming in and shedding light on all of these different cycles and these different ways where you hand your power away to people that you love, or that or that you've been in very deep partnership with. And so I think that this is why this has been a very hard cycle, especially for this collective. Like, if you're still here, I know that you've really been going through it. And I feel like you've been demonizing yourself and really dissecting. Maybe if you are in this collective, you are a very intuitive person and you've been very hard on yourself lately. And it's because you, A, are soaking up energy that's not yours. B, you are in an emotionally vulnerable place right now, okay? So do me a favor and stop trying to pull energy. Stop clicking on a million readings. This is your sign to slow down. Slow down. They want me to slow down. I love you. Whew. I'm gonna hit this grounding wand for you quick. Please just slow down. You've been doing so much. And what I see here is this isn't a time for you really to be pulling, and you need to stop validating your intuition externally. And what I mean by that is, I worded that wrong. They're saying you need to stop handing your free will away by asking, oh, is this okay? Is this okay? You need to check in with your heart and your inner child and your inner knowing, and run off that, instead of doing it based off of the end goal of like, well, if I do this, that. No, just, you need to trust. Because when you shift from, I'm just going to do this because I want to do this, or this is what feels right, to, I'm going to do this because I think, you're then going into your head, and it's a completely different energy. And so there's like this hardcore, I do's what I want energy. And so, but they're also saying that this is about you coming back to a state of coherence with yourself, because somewhere along the lines, you have created this incoherence in your field from not listening to your intuition. And that's okay. And it's like, I'm hearing like, you have to forgive yourself. Okay, and that's why this period is so important for you to take it slow, because the only person that can really hurt you is yourself. And right now, you need to forgive yourself. And there is like this level of vulnerability that spirit is wanting you to have with yourself. And so that's why you might not have the energy for all this extra interaction right now. You might not have the energy to cater to these other people's egos. And spirit doesn't want you to. So if there is like that occasion that you need to say no to, or if there's the boundary that you need to express, do it. But also be very, very ready and willing at this time to dig deep into your inner truths and the ways that you may potentially be holding yourself back from really accessing the highest levels of your inner truth and your inner alignment. And ask yourself, whose ego am I catering to? Whether it be yourself or another's. Because this next chapter, it is built on alignment. It is built on alignment, and that is the key. You've been looking for the key. The key is alignment. The key is authenticity. The key is authenticity. Yeah. It's like they're showing me the sword like oh my gosh, in like Camelot, or but there's also one in Disney World, and I don't know what legend or whatever this is in, but it's like the sword and the stone, you know, and it's like being the chosen one to pull it out. And it's like all these it doesn't matter how strong you are, how much you try to force this. It is a matter of accessing your inner truth, your inner wisdom. And they want, it's like, it's not about punishment. It's not to hurt you or to really make you feel left out or to make you feel like, oh my gosh, the universe hates me. And trust me, we've all been there. We've all been in that mindset, okay? And I think that this has just been a very, very powerful shift for a lot of people. But I genuinely believe that this is, one second. I'm just sending so much more love because I just got this overwhelming feeling that I wanted to stop, and I know that's external. And so I'm just, I'm grounding you. And as I said that, Adele was playing in the background, and she said, I give up. And the song is called Go Easy on Me, you know, and that's what I literally said. Go easy on yourself. You know, you are still learning. You are still learning, and you are still, and you are mastering this. In the scale of intuition, in the scale of spiritual development, you are moving at a rate that is so much faster than you are giving yourself credit for. And so please give yourself grace. I have goosebumps on my arms as I say that. Please give yourself grace. Oh, gosh. Yeah. What I'm hearing is like, you are being prepared to lead in a way that you have not ever led before in this lifetime. And so you are being asked to really do more thorough shadow work than some people. That's why, yes, you may see some people that you are trying to compare yourself to, they're showing me. And you're like, oh, what? And it's like, they're giving me this grass is greener on the other side. They're like, honey, we got a whole fucking rainbow for you. We have a whole fucking rainbow for you. Don't you be looking. And it's like, I view this, it just looks like this deer is like looking at something else. It's looking elsewhere when it should be looking up and realizing that there is a whole rainbow happening for it, with a blessing just for it or for you. And so, and it's like I'm seeing the spectrum around the world here, and it's like don't cheat yourself by trying to buy into somebody else's dream. You know, like there's this energy of genuinely investing into your dream here, into your dream, and trusting that there is something that has been tailor-made for you, and really addressing, you know, what happiness, what views of happiness you have been sold, and if they actually align with your heart, if they actually align with who you are. And it's not just something that you have been told that you want because it's the status quo, or it's what everyone else does, you know, or you view that's what power, or that's what status, or that's what security looks like, you know, like, you know, you might have I'll just say it, materialistic or unrealistic views of what you actually need. Hi, Toot. We gotta help her. Hello. Oh my goodness. Did you come to help me? Mwah. Yeah. So this is, I just genuinely, he is such a protector, and it's like, I view this as like, there is energy coming in from spirit and protectors in the unseen realms. Yes. And so your guys just want you to know how loved you are. Oh my goodness, don't they, Toot? Are you helping? Oof. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what I'm cutting here from the Tower to the Emperor. The Tower in reverse. And it's like, You are literally, Spirit is dapping you up and making you strong for the journey to come. It's like how are you going to really, and it's like, underneath that is the Fool. And it's like trying to build a nest in a tree, that is due to get struck by lightning. Like, Spirit's not going to have you do it. Spirit's not going to have you do it. So trust in what they're having you go through to bring you into alignment, because they are making you strong. They're making you strong. Oh my gosh. Woo. I heard I'm gonna make a man out of you. Oh my gosh. That's not gender specific either. This is just like a real strengthening energy. Like, it's resilience. There is just a sense of weathering the storm. Oh, we have a diva. I don't know where he gets out. Oh, so Spirit, what was it? There was something that was trying to come through. Okay. This is for also the messages that were coming through about the intuition earlier and dissecting it. There is a sense, if you are aligning with this, there is a chance that you maybe and when I kept feeling the need to say slow down, it's like I feel like you are not allowing, like, the messages and the answers are all there, but again, it's the nervous system. You're like, literally, because of the incoherence that's been created, you need to slow down. Slow it down, okay? Because you are not working with yourself right now. You are not helping your guides, okay? Because when you are not actually listening or tuning in, and you're just and what they're showing me is someone pulling tarot cards, or whatever your form of intuition is, and instead of feeling in how you feel, you're letting the cards tell you. Okay. Wow. Okay, so it very much is like this feeling. Don't take the heart and the feeling out of it. Yeah. And it's like, again, this shift, that energy that was coming through earlier, of getting out of the mind, and getting back into the spirit, Yeah. Spirit says, like, you don't have to keep fearing the Ten of Swords coming out in reverse. Like, they're like, we're not going to keep beating the shit out of you. Like, you're good. Because I feel like someone's literally I'm just seeing like a screen door getting battered in the storm. And I know that so many people have felt like this collectively right now. And they're like, that's why we want you to sit tight. They're sitting you down because they don't want you to get battered against a screen door. And they're saying sit down because you're exactly where we fucking want you. Humble yourself. Exactly. Your abundance is coming. Stop fucking doubting that. You are not overlooked. Maybe your blessing's bigger. Maybe the other blessings came in because they were helping pave the way for your blessings. You don't know. Don't limit Spirit. How dare you? That's caca. I cut to it again. I literally cut to this again. You are going through a big transformation, baby. A big one. This is such a collective energy right now. I've never had a little arcana act like such a big arcana. This is seriously such a lovely little cocoon. Woo! With the sun and the Empress and the world. I mean, we genuinely have good fucking times ahead. It may seem tumultuous right now, but I wouldn't shit you. You're my favorite turds. Woo, child. All right. Ooh. Let's just, if you still made it, you're an OG and I love you. And literally, I literally am feeling like this energy of this shift, like the sun has come out. And as I listen, the Dog Days Are Over are playing in the background. You might not be able to hear it, but either way, I'm jamming. The river of blessings, releasing constraints and angelic assistance. Oh, I've got chills. I'm telling you, whoever you are, baby, it is happening. Just trust. Trust. It's like shifting. Yes, just literally shift into your heart and your passion. Just run into it. Don't be afraid of what other people think of you. Life is too short. Who gives a fuck? Do you know how many people think I'm crazy and woo-woo and they think that I'm fucking whack-a-doodle? I don't give a fuck. Let them. Fuck them. Bitch, I know what I know. Oh, achievement. Yeah. Literally, like, you have to put yourself out there. Like, literally just do it. Just do it. Insert Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. You know, I could almost do it, but it's like I haven't even finished my second cup of coffee yet, so we're not gonna get that crazy today. But my dog is so sick of my shit. He literally groans at me all day. Say yeah, 'cause here they come. Oh, yes. When I literally hear here they come. The bad times are over when I tell you, honestly. Whew. I'm hearing like you are on the other side of this mountain. Period. To the star, and judgment, and the 10 of Pentacles, bitch. The hard times is over. The dog days are over. What? I have the energy that I feel, and I'm so glad if you stuck around to the end. And honestly, I just hope that the people who did not make it to the end the first time come back around, because whew, I set the intention for that. You know, if you did not make it through the first half and you felt called to come back, I'm proud of you, because it is uncomfortable information and there's a lot of accountability in my messages, and I won't ever, you know, judge anyone, because it's, my codes can be confronting, you know. Trust me, I have to live with myself. It can be confronting for me too. So yeah, I am absolutely so grateful for you, and I'm sending you just so much love, because you are literally not even gonna know what to do once you actually put yourself out there. When you actually put yourself out there, I'm like, they're showing me this white buffalo, and it's like, this white buffalo can't hide, honey. It's a white fucking buffalo. You're gonna see it. Woo. Literally, they're just showing me that white buffalo in a green field, and they're like, oh. Which I'm sure it turns white in the winter, but I don't know. I'm not sure how buffaloes work, or bison, but either way, ooh, child. I love you. Keep smiling. Keep shining. You got this.